Hello, everyone. Just another episode of Gut Podcast, episode number 11. It is Friday, March 8th, 1:47 a.m. Currently, as I record this, go ahead and get right into it. What's going on with me right now? On the art side of things, got great news. I made my first sale. I made my first art sale in, I think it's been it's been almost 3 years. I made my first art sale recently. And I sold the art, I minted it on Solana and sold it to an amazing artist and collector named Delta Sauce. I know if you've been in the NFT space, especially on Twitter, that you probably have come across his work. He does a lot of AI style works, and he has some amazing series out there, an amazing series out there called Views, and you should check that out. Again, Delta Sauce on Twitter. You should give him a follow. He's great artist, great collector, and he blessed me with, I mean, for me, not selling art for so long, of course you think, man, will anything that I make ever sell? Even, I know I did get discouraged about, maybe my art's never gonna sell again, like to anyone. But I never stopped making art. I just, it was in the back of my head for a long time that maybe your art's just not for anyone but yourself. So I continued to make art. Ever since my last sale, I've always made art. So that's never gonna stop. But I think I'm fine. I know I've probably talked multiple times on multiple videos about finding synergy between my art style and AI. Excuse me. I think I'm getting close to something. I'm starting to output some work that's resonating with a lot more people than it has, like any of my work has in the past few years. I'm getting a lot of collectors reaching out to me, asking me about, you know, uh, my inspiration behind some of the art that I make. Collectors interested in possibly owning some of my work. More newer followers, which I don't really get a ton of. And it's a really interesting time because I feel the shift in my artwork, which I don't mind because I'm trying to bring two styles of work together, bringing along what I already enjoy making along with my imagination, which I've never been able to put, or I've never taken the time to learn how to create characters and that kind of stuff and draw them out by hand. But now with the tools that we have available with AI and DALL-E, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, all those type of AI art platforms, I think it's going to be a creativity explosion. I think we're in the early stages now, but especially people like myself who've always imagined characters and different maybe movie ideas, short cartoon ideas, anime ideas. We're getting closer and closer to where those people like me who didn't have the skills to draw out those images are able to, now put their thoughts of what they, when they close their eyes and imagine these characters, what they see, they can describe it, and then the AI can output something that's similar to it. And then, of course, you can uh, re, you know, prompt it over and over again to get it more to your liking. And there's going to be some crazy stuff going on. I can't imagine what's going to happen because I already know the ideas that what's going on in my head, especially when it's manga, something that I would have loved to do when I was a kid, but I just didn't have the skills or the money, or I didn't take the time to. So I just said, oh, that's never gonna happen, unless I work for someone or a studio that creates manga for other people. But I never thought I'd be able to do it myself, especially with the kind of characters that I have in mind. But that's really interesting. But I guess I went off on a tangent. But hey, this is my video, so I guess I could just do. I can do whatever I want with it. So I got my first sale. Very excited about that. Thank you, Delta Sauce, if you're watching this. Thank you so much for believing in me. I promise I'll make you proud. I have a lot of ideas, and I'm cooking up some stuff. I got some things cooking. When I got that sale and when the transaction went through, I literally had my eyes were welling up with tears. Out of nowhere. It's not like, and I think that says something. Having someone believe in me meant a lot. I know my family believes in me. I'm saying someone outside of my family who sees my work, especially, and they see something that resonates with them enough to where they want to invest in me, means everything. And I'm not going to let any of my collectors down. I have a plan, a vision of what I want to do, and I'm still creating the steps so that I can get to that goal and helping clear the path or set aside more time outside of, places where I can find time, outside of taking time away from family things and like education, the random stuff like watching random YouTube videos that have nothing to do with either art or business or mindset stuff. Just cutting out any extra. There's always time. I don't know if I've ever said it on here before, but I try not to get to the, man, I don't have time, because there is time. There's time when you're scrolling on your phone, and before you know it, you lost a half hour or an hour and a half looking at nothing. Just looking at a bunch of random stuff, looking at shorts, reels, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. There's time. So my main thing is focusing on those time stealers that I have on a daily basis, and turning those time stealing things into productivity. So I think that's pretty much everything. I don't want to ramble on. I know I can go on forever, but if I remember, I'll post, or I'll drop it here somewhere. The image that I sold, first of many, for sure. I'm going to be very successful. I'm going to be successful with this art. I'm going to be a successful artist, successful enough to support my family fully. So the piece of art that I sold recently is first of many. And I got a lot cooking. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. God bless you all. I love you all. And until next time, peace.